Probably when exposed to light, it's burning my skin, it's blurring my sight. So the only time you see me is when the moon was bright. I was 12 years old, selling crack cocaine on the corner. It was 12 at night. Cops chasing me from block to block, from building to building. They thought I was a little kid who hung out late. They didn't know I was dealing, but I was a smart little thug. I hid drugs in my ceilings. So let's take it back to when I was 5 years old. When I saw my father for the first time buying the same thing I sold. He walked up to me, gave me $1, said, split it with your brother. He gave me 50 cents. He said, son, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm 31 years old and I ain't seen him since. So yeah, look into the eyes of a man who was a fatherless child. The only ones I could look up to was the ones who was running wild, the ones whose mouth was full of gold whenever you seen them smile. So I wanted to do the same thing they was doing. Somehow I thought it would make my mama proud. Yeah, she sent me to school to get an education. But before I could reach that destination, my boy Khalil stopped me and said, look, Rob, I've been standing out here for 2 hours and already made over $1,000. So I'm like, why read books and learn advanced mathematics when I can start adding up money now? He said, go sit on top of that mailbox. Whenever you see the cops coming, use your mouth to make a police siren sound. I'm going to pay you $100 an hour, starting right now. He said, go take a look behind those rocks. And if you see them boys from the other side of Katona coming, hold it real tight, aim, squeeze the trigger, and don't be afraid of the sound. I looked at him like, I ain't no punk. My brother got the same one under his bed right now. He got another one that's like 3 feet long. The bullets is real wide and round. I just make pretend I was asleep, watch him sneak him to the roof, and all I heard was, bah! 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 But I ain't never shoot one before. He said, okay, tough guy, we gonna practice in a little while. When the time finally came, the closer I got to that roof, the more my heart started to pound. But when I finally made it to the top, my adrenaline, it started to slow down. I just made $800 in 8 hours. I was going to do whatever I had to do to get down. Whatever I had to do to get down. He slowly took that light take off his waist, put it in my hand, and with no hesitation, I stretched my arms, closed my eyes, and y'all already know the sound. He said, hey, get that back to me, bro, and meet me tomorrow at the same place at the same time, because, yeah, I like your style. Oh, and one more thing, Lil Rob, you a man now. When I finally got home, my mother opened the door and smacked me straight to the ground. She said, you think I know what you was doing, and you cutting school now? You gonna end up dead on jail hanging with that wrong crowd. And not even the wrath of my mother could have slowed me down, because I was making more money than everybody inside my house. But I have y'all here all night talking about these ghetto revelations. A religious man once told me, destroying the planet Earth is the only way to defeat Satan. Because I done seen a man get shot in the head, and all I could do was just watch him die. And another man get stabbed multiple times in broad daylight, and the blood was just leaking all out of his side. I'm like, that gotta be the work of the devil, right? Because that ain't God. Let's go back to Revelations. Angels on 4 parts of the world, and they just waiting. History is deceased, they're no longer in the making. And why blame God for getting tired of waiting the evil to turn good, to take his words and embrace it? He sacrifices only for us to become holy. And these murders after murders shows that we unworthy. So surprised that he cares, this hatred it just flares. And those who stray from his ways become possessed through rage, anger, and lust that continue to spread AIDS. She has a beautiful face, but her womb's not safe. She know that she had it and still chose to pass it. Too many dead just because of sexual habits. Demon faces and smoke as the Twin Towers collapses. The start of a holy war, that's what the devil adores. Water contamination, tsunamis and earthquakes. Radiation leaks destroying your birthplace. Nuclear reactors cause nuclear disasters. My words too strong to be categorized as a rapper. My words too strong to be categorized as a rapper. I speed it up a little bit, probably a little less than 12:10. That's what I got.